We have over 600.
Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
We should be going live here in a second.
Looking for my foreskin.
Sorry, we're watching the Tron trailer. On Discord right now.
Oh god, it's the letter M!
No, not the letter M!
Four.
I want one of those batons. I would end up killing myself with it though. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I love some good.
Very cyberpunky.
Whoa.
This is how I wake up every morning.
I wish.
Me when Jake says there's goth mommies at the function.
I did say that they would be there. And he did pull up exactly like that.
Just fucking fabricated in his living room.
It was crazy. He materialized out of the wall like Davy Jones.
Oh shoot.
Alright. Now we got the main theme going.
I need to put this on like loop. There's only 3 minutes.
How are we rhyming?
What?
But it's,
Right click
it's
on it.
good. Oh my god, you're a genius. There's a loop function.
Indeed there is.
Rhyme
You know that loop function's on
This
YouTube
party
too, right?
has no... Wait, that's like...
You know when you right click
Trying to
something?
find a good rhyme. Rhyme with
What's
the
up,
frosty.
Sebastian? Thanks for
Nick
showing up.
is not bitches laden. Yeah.
As you can see,
You get anti-inspiration, bitch.
big
God
balls.
damn it!
Big balls.
Alright, are we ready, fellas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Homelander.
Do you actually want me to leave this stuff? I'll go get rid of my artwork.
Yeah, can we get rid of all the artwork?
Okay.
Fine.
There's so many brush strokes.
I know.
What's getting
I
stroked?
did this so inefficiently.
Get rid of it
I
all.
actually did it like that just so it would be more inconvenient.
Can you guys hear
Thank
me
you. Well, good thing
alright?
you had to clean it up. Yeah.
Alright, we're good to go.
Okay. Shane,
Start
join the
talking.
activity. Get out of Balatro.
What?
I saw you play it. Shut the fuck up. Alright. So last time, you guys came back from Joey's quest, and upon helping out the townspeople, you saw that there was a strange wizard lady in the town by the name of Beline Harple, and she proposed a quest to you guys. She said, I'm part of the Arcane Brotherhood, and me and my friends divined the location of the ancient city of Ethereal that contains powerful magic, including the power to potentially remove the curse from this land. And she said, but we need to get to the Regid Glacier, and my friends divined the location to be on an island.
Yeah,
The-
it's Professor Scat. Scat.
Yeah, Professor Shat is the Professor Orb that she needs to find, and so she proposed 3 methods of travel. One was recruiting a pirate lord. Another was finding a rumored, I think it was a sperm whale that
Yeah.
is sentient.
Awakened
what?
sperm whale.
That's right.
An awakened
Cum
sperm
whale.
whale.
Come
And-
on, no.
And the other was you could get some griffins from some goliaths, and you guys decided to pursue the goliath option.
Why did we do that?
Because you guys had a Kapanuk TallTree as a. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were actually confused.
No.
But yeah, your homie Kapanuk TallTree is at Wormdoom Craig tribe, and so you guys decided to set off for there. And upon reaching here, you looked through the corridors and saw Kapanuk, and he told you that he would take you to their leader to discuss getting these griffins or finding out more about them.
I
How
thought
cute is this Kapanuk?
However cute you want him to be.
Alright.
He's like 8
Very.
feet tall, though.
Yeah, he's a Goliath.
Did I stutter?
Actually, he looked like Vin Diesel. Take it or leave
Oh,
it's
You think you
over
can stop me?
Goliath's family.
wait. Which Vin Diesel? Are we talking like Fast X or like Riddick?
Fast and the Furious. I've never seen Fast X, but anyways.
It's the 10th installment.
I know. That's why I don't want to watch.
He's old, he's got a gray beard.
Here it seems like it's about to turn into Fast and the
I think you guys are
Furious.
like kind of not getting it though. Like, I don't know what he looks like with that, but like having like a gray beard might be nice.
Well, if you can pronounce their last names,
Alright,
you
I
can
know.
have them have a gray beard.
Yay!
Okay, Luke, you were about to ask something.
Oh, Wormdoom Craig. I thought we had to go to a different village for the griffins. Is it all one?
You
Okay.
you have to go to Skytower Shelter.
Yeah.
And this
So
was
we're
along
just
the way.
stopping. We're just stopping. All right.
So yeah,
I would like Tyr to go forward and do the Arnie and Carl Weathers you son of a bitch.
yeah.
Do I need to make any rolls for how awesome it is?
No, it's plenty awesome because
Alright,
you're a large person and he's a Goliath,
Hell
and your
yeah.
muscles are bulging.
The DAP is heard around the world.
Yeah, the dap that was heard around the world.
Yeah, we hit one of those that are like,
Yeah,
"You son of a bitch."
Ribby is startled at the goat ball court. So yeah, Kapanuk says, if you'd like to follow me, I can take you to our chief, and they will shed more light on this situation. Maybe we can help you out a bit.
Good, we have much business to discuss.
Indeed, brother. And
Brother.
so he takes you down these corridors. Let me pull up.
I'll follow.
I want to talk to Demolok Nightwalker Laga.
Did you name these people, Nick?
Nope.
No, okay.
Bro, he's teaching the youngins, and I love it.
All of their last names are Thunalakalaga.
I thought you were that episode of Community where Abed is talking about how he's not good at naming things. So there's all the really strangely named NPCs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was what you were doing there.
I don't know. This guy seems chill. I want to hang out with him. He's teaching the youngins.
Alright.
It's
So-
Hector the Well Endowed.
This is the crawl.
What is he doing around
The floor is 15 foot Shut up. The floor of this 15-foot high cavern bulges in the middle, with a 5-foot diameter hole on either end of the upraised part, marking the ends of a tunnel. The exterior of the bulge has runes inscribed on every surface of it. At the back of the cave, an elderly male Goliath sits with 3 adolescent Goliaths around a campfire. The elderly Goliath is dyeing scraps of cloth and leather in a bucket of greenish liquid and setting them to dry on a wooden rack while the adolescents stitch their scraps into garments for dolls they are fashioning. Scores of old dolls rest in the niches along the cave walls, staring outward.
Are their eyes following me as I walk like the Mona Lisa?
Not to you,
Oh.
but Zatrian, since he's going a little insane, you can't really tell the difference if these dolls are fake or real.
Creepy. I don't think I've gotten,
Okay.
but my insanity features are kleptomaniac
Oh,
and just
no.
being a terrible person.
Yeah. It's not far off from just regular Zatrian.
Yeah, so are there any interesting looking ones?
Oh fuck.
Dolls or sanities?
Oh.
Like insanities.
Dolls.
Dolls.
Okay.
Is there
I can just
anyone in
hand for you.
is there anyone in particular that is catching Zatrian's eye that he feels is staring at
Inspection
him?
check. Or investigation check, I meant.
Inspection check.
Gotta say, what the heck?
Inspection. It's like in Lord of the Rings with the big fucking guy.
Yeah. He summoned her.
It's a 9.
Precarious and measurable.
So, the doll that is hanging, or the doll that's hanging behind the campfire, you have like a really strong urge to throw it into the campfire. It looks evil to you.
Hi.
I'm gonna
Oh my
lean over.
goodness.
I'm gonna lean over to the elder here, Mr. Demoloch Night Walker. So, Thunlaga Laga. Thunlaga Laka, right? That's how you say
Yes. Yes.
it? As the wise leader of the youngins here, that doll back behind the fire, it's staring at me. I don't like it.
Well, fellow traveler, I assure you it means no harm. These dolls are an ancient ritual used for our youngins here. Once they reach adulthood, the doll is a symbol of their childhood. And so we keep them on display around this cave.
And whose doll is that?
The babies.
Not the baby.
Let's go.
Why are there 2 the babies?
Don't worry about it.
There are 3.
I don't trust that one. I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Don't let it leave your sight.
Nobody has touched a baby's doll in quite some time. I'm sure it'll go nowhere.
Zatrion is paranoid that it's gonna move.
I like that his name has evolved from Zatrian to Zatrion because of how insane you are.
Yeah, where did?
Zatrim to Zatrian. Zatrion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Kapanuk
I'm
says,
losing my mind.
well, your strange friend here can watch them make dolls if he so chooses, but the rest of you can follow me through this corridor here. Careful not to fall in the tunnel. It can be a little hard to get through.
I do not wish to stay.
Very good. Follow me then. He takes you to this large open room.
Oh my god, it's the baby!
What did you say you peeked and cut out?
I said, oh my god, it's the baby.
Times 3.
All the babies look at you.
Is it like a simultaneous look, or is it just like
Yeah.
one? Okay, that's
Yeah,
horrifying.
it's a little unnerving. But the people attending the babies, they kind of like glare at you like you startled the baby.
I'm sure I did. They
Oh.
startled me.
This cavern has a domed roof 30 feet high and an open well in the middle of the floor. 2 youthful Goliaths use ropes and a bucket to draw water from the well, while 6 adults wrangle a handful of exuberant Goliath toddlers. Rough-hewn stairs ascend to the southern part of the cave where the floor is 10 feet higher. Seated in this area next to a crackling fire is a female Goliath with gray hair, many scars, and a white cloak made of mountain goat hide. Leaning against the wall behind her is a great axe with a bone haft. She gnaws on a pipe as she tries to settle a dispute between 2 Goliath children. And so dude, my colors just got so saturated. What the heck? Okay, it's fixed. Kapanuk says, Chief Ogolai, we have visitors here that wish to speak to you. And she like bonks one of the children on the head with her pipe and tells him to knock it off.
Idiot.
Comes over. Says, greetings, travelers. Welcome to our tribe. Can I offer you any food or a place to sit around the fire? It's awfully cold out there.
Tears is gonna pass on that and just go. I appreciate the offer, but we desperately need to speak to your chief.
That's me.
Well, oops.
Oopsie daisies.
It is an honor to meet you. We have business to discuss if you'd like to discuss around the fire.
Sure, that is no problem.
He's gonna do this weird, like, awkward. It's not really a bow, but it's kind of like a greeting. He doesn't really know how formal to be with it.
He says, I hope your friends are better at speaking. And she like winks and like elbows you and walks back to the fire.
Tears, it's because he's still recovering from the failure at the world tree. He kind of like takes it in stride. He's like, okay, because he's still trying to like pick himself up from it, and he's gonna do it around the fire.
The shoe, so that
He sits on the baby.
No,
No.
the baby fucking dies.
Roll for ass damage.
Ribby's phasing through the wall.
Don't worry about it. I'm just like that.
Yeah, it's just built different. So, Chief Ogolai like plops down and says, "So, what matters do you have to discuss? What is so pressing?"
We've come to ask for your assistance in acquiring some transportation. We have a line on a magical item. Is it an item?
It's
Just magic in general.
a dungeon, right? The dungeon of a frost giant that's taken over by some cultists of Azrael, right?
Yes.
Holy
Yeah, you're
shit,
trying
I
to.
didn't gather any of that. Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys are trying to get to an island that has been taken over. To find the
cultists.
Coda Seal of White.
What
which is
he said.
The book.
What
can
my
open
friend
the
Sylvan
window
said
while
here
sitting
is
next
correct. We know that a neighboring tribe of giants or Goliaths has griffins. We're hoping that we may ask your assistance in acquiring these so we can reach that island.
I see. You guys might have a lot of trouble acquiring those griffins. You see, the Skytower tribe, they've become a little hostile, particularly with us, and I'm not sure how much we could help you gain an audience with their chief. He seems to shut himself in.
Is there a reason that they're hostile with you guys now?
She sets down her pipe she was gnawing on and takes a deep breath and says, Many summers ago, the children of Wormdoom challenged the children of Skytower to a game of goat ball. During the game, the ball tumbled near one of the griffins of Skytower. When one of our children tried to fetch the ball, the griffin went berserk and grievously wounded her. The game was called off, and hungry for the child's flesh, the griffin haunted Wormdoom for days. Our hunters were forced to kill it to protect the child. The two clans have been opposed ever since.
I see.
Over one griffin?
Yes, the griffins are very sacred to the Skytower tribe.
And they hold you in resentment because you killed their beast.
Correct.
I see. Now is this like a we don't talk to each other kind of thing, or is it more of like a we don't make
Kill
eye
on
contact
sight
in the hall?
type of thing.
Yeah, or is it a kill on sight thing?
Well, we haven't talked for many years, I'd say. I fear that if our tribes were to come in contact with each other, there would be some fighting.
I see. Are the people of this village that you know of at least reasonable?
They can be, yes. We used to be great friends with each other.
Okay. May I convene with my team for a moment?
Of course, take your time.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little team huddle with everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of gather everybody in and just be like, has anybody read the saga called Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Of course, Tyr.
Yes.
Can I do like a history check to see if I've rolled this or read this?
Yeah.
Zatrian is not familiar with this tale.
I don't know how Tyr read this because he can barely.
Oh, I read it to him, bro.
Oh, right. Yeah, because on the way to the place, we read it on the sled, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I got something crazy, a natural one.
So you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Yeah.
You remember the Avatar The Last Airbender being a book of forbidden knowledge.
It's like Tyr read the Necronomicon or something.
Tyr, you dare read that?
I mean, I didn't directly read it. It was more so read it.
The great book. what do
Piglet,
mean,
why would
bro?
you do that to him?
Good book.
Anyway, the book contains
You
many
mean
life
good
lessons.
book?
It's a great book.
Zatrian is more confused.
Has Zatrian read it?
No. Zatrian has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay. Well, in this book that Ridlett and I read, there was a wonderful life lesson about two camps similar to this that were upset about like food or something, and the main bald child that the book is about, he managed to settle the dispute. Perhaps we need to find a way to do that for these two.
In the
Which one
in
of
the
the
book that
which one of the
Tyr and I
babies is bald?
My God,
The one behind you.
Sylvan, can you paint an arrow on that child's head?
I won't paint their children.
Okay, fine. We'll deal with
Is
that
this some
later.
necrotic ritual?
No, it's not. I swear. He was a great air magic man. Anyway, let's just continue here.
in the story, it so goes that this mysterious bald-headed man with an arrow on his head, he talked to both of the different camps, and they were upset about some ancient dispute that they hadn't even been around for. And so they were holding on to a grudge that was unnecessary, just like we're holding on to grudges here over a very understandable situation. So the way that he brought them together was, well, he
Yeah, I don't
basically,
remember either.
no, I do remember, I just don't know if I want to say it. But he told them the true story of how the townspeople, former townspeople, they were the founders of the towns, of how they actually got along and how their preconceived notions were just completely wrong, and made them understand the situation. And then while the camps didn't necessarily love each other. They were all right with each other after that. And I think that we can definitely do something like that.
Indeed. Say. Oh, I have an idea. Chief, is it Ogolai?
Sure, yeah.
It seems like a portmanteau of ugly, but okay. Chief Ogolai, do you...
What'd you call
it? No, I was
kidding.
out of character. This is a misinput. You calm the fuck down.
Listen, Chief Ugly.
Is the child that was assaulted by the griffin, is it still alive?
Yes,
May we speak to them?
you are.
Oh, it was Ogolai.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Is
Yes.
this where all your scars come from?
That's correct.
I really thought when you said you are, I thought she was like about to lore dump that Tyr was secretly a child assaulted by a griffin. I'm so fucking confused. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay. If we were... I need a moment to think. I apologize. I just want to get the facts straight on this.
Tyr's a bit slow.
Yeah, well, I mean, with an intelligence of 8, yeah. She's not bright. The wheel is turning in his head, but the hamster's dead.
Chief Ogolai, have you forgiven the past?
I have not,
What
but
kind of dumb fucking question was that? Look. I would be pissed.
I will tell you what. You helped bring Kapanuk back, and for that I am indebted to you. I will agree to meet the Skytower tribe on neutral ground so we can settle our dispute. But good luck convincing that walking stillborn of a leader to agree to this.
Let's see. We will guarantee your safety at this meeting if it can be arranged. We wish to bring peace back to your tribes, help you in the process, and help
Whenever-
our own needs.
Whenever you guys were friendly with each other, was it not easier to have trade? Was it not better to be able to share all that you've learned with each other?
It was. I can't deny this.
So would it not be better for your tribe to get back in contact with this tribe? Think about all of the kids here, how much more they could learn, how much more they could benefit from this.
While I agree with what you're saying, you haven't resided here for the past years. You don't understand the generational hatred that event has caused.
Why on earth is the reasoning just because this is the way we do it? Why is that the reason for not going and doing something new?
Well, you're in our home. You can clearly see that we're doing just fine.
But you just said that it was
I'm
better.
gonna pull Ribla aside for a second. Be like, look, she's already agreed to help. We need to not pull this through yet.
Alright, my bad. Fair enough. Womp womp.
These
Okay.
negotiations, while they may,
Are you sure?
while I will agree with them, they can't be fruitful if the other party doesn't agree to this.
I agree, and we appreciate your cooperation in this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So do we want to go see if we can talk to the other tribe and arrange the meeting?
I suppose we wanted to head over there
What?
anyhow.
Yeah. What kind of, or what time of day is it? Have we taken a long rest yet?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I'm sitting at 30 hit points. If we run into any trouble along the way, it might be a rough fight.
I'd probably say that it's like evening.
Can we request to stay for the night?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can ask them. But yeah, they were fine with you guys resting for the night as long as you don't go anywhere where you're not supposed to, sort of thing.
Business.
Gotcha.
Sleep.
Alright, so we'll take a long rest.
Alright.
Cool.
Mm.
Where the hell did my character sheet go? My stupid.
Nick, what room are we sleeping in?
You can sleep in the feasting cave, W7.
Alright. Zatrian's gonna be paranoid all night. All he can think about is the baby's doll. He believes that he's being watched.
Your paranoia sets in, and some of the embers of the fire fly up in pairs and resemble the doll's eyes with their malice intent.
Go away, the baby. Go away. Everyone else just in the room, you can react however you want. But just like every hour and a half, you just hear Zatrian just going, the baby's eyes. They watch me. They watch me while I sleep. Go away, baby. Go away.
Zatrian, what are you talking about?
The eyes, they follow.
Are you okay?
Is that really a question you want to ask me?
I'm starting to wonder.
Keep your wanderings to yourself.
He's grumpy.
So hostile.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna, out of respect for everyone else who's trying to sleep, I'll put my circlet on the ground and then cover it up with a cloth to make it dark.
Okay. He's blinding everyone.
Yeah.
Dear God!
Yeah, that works. While these Goliath warriors, or while you're resting, the Goliath warriors finish up their cooking, and some guys tapping a stick on one of the cups like a drum, playing a rhythmic beat. And some Goliaths wrestle in the corner, but after a few hours they calm down and everyone goes to their rooms, and you guys get a full night's sleep.
After 4 hours, I'm basically done with my long rest. So the rest, I think, if they don't have a problem with it, I was just gonna wander outside and just stare at the sky for a bit.
Yeah, I think that would be fine.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's
Wandering.
It's a pretty clear day today. A few clouds, not very heavy snowfall. It's quite windy though, as you guys are in the mountains. But yes, the D&D equivalent of the Aurora Borealis is out tonight, so it's rather beautiful.
Oh.
Very nice. Basically, just stare and zoned out and hypnotized by this Aurora Borealis.
Or straight up pondering his orb, and by the orb I mean the earth.
Dude, I forgot Belleen was out there. She's just freezing to death.
Oh yeah, we didn't invite her in. Are the Goliaths concerned about the undead kobolds attached to the sled?
What? I don't think they know that they're there. I mean, you guys left the sled outside.
Oh, we did. No
Yeah,
one came out to join
pretty-
us. We just kind of barged into the cave network.
Yeah, I mean, you guys heard the blacksmith working in the corner, and then I believe one of you yelled into the cave or something, and she kind of met you at the tunnel entrance over here.
Blacksmith.
Yeah, YA High Hunter.
YA.
Forgot about the blacksmith. I might have to ask him a question.
Oh, blacksmith.
We might want
Alright.
to wait until we've done this bit before we talk to him. That way we got good favor.
True.
I suppose. Yeah.
Alright.
Give me 1 second. Our stew is done, I think.
I can't wait for this to go completely sideways and we just end up decimating the other camp.
Yeah,
Probably, that might happen, but you know, we can always try to be better.
Just girly things. Yeah.
Alright. Xardorok is as rested as he's going to get.
I guess I no longer have an exhaustion level.
Nice.
I'll take it.
So does anyone know what Psychic Cree is?
Oh, what?
Okay. This thing?
No, I don't think we went up there.
We never
Oh, no.
encountered that?
I saw that, but it's kind of spooky looking.
Cool.
Yeah, I've never heard of such a creature.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm gonna go throw on a flannel. It's cold up in Erie. I don't like it.
How cold is it?
What is the weather today? We turned off the heat. It's 38 degrees!
Why you have the heat off?
Yeah, we turned the heat off because we had a couple of the days in like the 60s and it was nice.
That's true. It was warm for a second.
It's 48 here, and I have been absolutely thriving in shorts.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna
The loop
snooze the.
stopped.
Oh no.
Hit the what?
Computer, do not force a Windows update right now. Do not do it. I
The
kept
music loop stopped.
I kept hearing the like little ding, and I'm like, what is going on? Loop. Who owns the activity?
I mean, Nick does.
Nick
Oh.
is.
Sorry for the little break. We'll be back after these few messages. We're gonna go to intermission.
Gang, I gotta tell you, this stew looks bossin'.
No,
Amazing.
It's a pretty big dub.
Absolutely massive.
Oh fuck, I forgot my stew.
Idiot.
This guy.
Okay, now I'm back.
Like,
Like, bro, I got kicked out of the thing.
yeah, it stopped looping.
No. Loop. Okay, hopefully that works.
Hooray.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Hooray. Alright. So, you guys successfully complete your long rest. And you see the Goliath warriors shuffling back into their respective zones. And you can hear the faint clang of metal as the blacksmith gets back to work. But you notice that your companion, Sylvan, is missing. What would you like to do?
I'd probably go back out into the howling wilderness and go find this other tribe.
Alright. Beline gets up and stretches and yawns and says, "Back into the cold already? Alright." She, like, drags her feet.
Fine, then stay here and ride, you stuck up bitch.
She, like, looks angry at you, but, like, doesn't really say much.
That was out of character. That was out of character. I'm sorry. I should have prefaced with that. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I'm sorry.
And I thought I was a sassy bitch.
You woke him up early, goddammit.
Here, drink your grog.
Beline, like, on the way out says, we're gonna go begin negotiations with the Skytower tribe. We'll report back with our findings. Ogolai gives you guys her wishes.
Does Valine have previous relations with the sky people? What do you call them?
Sense.
Skytower tribe?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, she just knows of them.
Yes.
Okay. I guess off we ride.
Yay. Alright. Bring you guys to the world map.
Whoa. We're way down at the bottom. What? What were those two?
Don't worry about it. No, they were from your combat encounter a while back. I just copied and pasted everything.
Oh, okay.
Typical.
Yeah. So, probably like good 20 miles to get to Skytower Shelter. I forgot the land speed of wolves, or like a wolf-drawn sled. Oh no, you guys have an axe-drawn sled. Alright. It has overland travel speed for dog sleds as 1 mile per hour, but since it's an axe beak, I'll bump it up to 1.5.
Alright.
You can write that down.
I think... Wait. Because I just watched the last video. It's up to you if you want to keep it that way. I think you doubled it.
Okay,
For
then,
axe
yeah, we'll do
beak.
that. That works for me. I couldn't remember what I did. It's been so long since we played this.
Yeah.
I just reviewed the footage, so I know.
Very helpful. Okay, then yeah. So it'll take a good 10 hours to get there. So you
Get
guys set
there
out.
Late evening. Okay.
Yeah. The wind is ripping pretty hard, and still a pretty clear sky. The aurora borealis has faded away, and you see just the stars and the other galaxies in this universe, as it's very clear at the spine of the world. There's no light pollution or anything. And as you're traveling along this mountain pass, it seems like this was like a pathway that was used by mountain climbers before, and adventurers, as it's like relatively flat for a mountain, and like has a fairly straightforward pathway. And after about 5 hours or so, you're met with an impasse. Let me copy you guys. The mountain splits, and you notice that there was once a bridge, but it's been cut and destroyed, and the two halves just drape in that crevice.
What do you mean? I see the bridge right there.
True, but it has a red X on it, so.
Oh, who the hell put that there?
Yeah, that means there's treasure there.
That's right.
Yar. We're starting a pirate campaign.
I see
now.
money.
Money.
I see skelebones.
Yeah. So
There is
give me.
money.
Well, I'll let you guys explore.
Okay. So this is Broken Bridge, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Home.
I was paying attention. I promise. Just confirming.
Sure.
Do I see these guys, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can I make an investigation check to see what they are?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 11.
Ooh. You. So it appears that this was once an adventuring party like you. You see the remnants of a burnt-out fire circle, and the adventurers' corpses have been picked clean of flesh, leaving just their garments and skeletons preserved in the frigid cold.
Do any of them have an arrow in their name?
Not this time.
Okay.
But you do notice large, what appear to be like puncture wounds in their bones, in the shape of maybe an icicle.
Ooh.
And you also notice that they're devoid of all items except for their clothing and weapons.
What kind of weapons do they have? Or did they have?
One seemed to have a wooden stick, and some ropes. Another had a bow and arrow, and some leather armor that is now destroyed. And another one had some heavier, chainmail armor, again, ripped to shreds, and, there appears to be a maul in front of him with the shaft broken in two.
Can I take a... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's little ice crystals protruding off of their corpses.
Can I make a investigation check in the surrounding area to see if I detect anything that might have killed them?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you get advantages to this as a barbarian? I forget.
Give me a second. If I'm surprised, I do.
Okay, I feel like you get like some sort of ability that lets you oh, I think that's for like traps and stuff. Like investigating.
Yeah, I have
dangerous
something called
areas.
a danger sense, so I have advantage on dex throws on things I can see.
Oh, okay, I see. Alright, never mind. Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Alright. That is a 18, baby.
Okay. You investigate this area, and you do notice that treasure chest across in that outcropping. And there's some coinage piled up around it. You're suddenly shocked with the realization that this was most likely a dragon attack, and that's a dragon's horde.
Oh, fuck. That's bad.
You remember your dealings with the ancient white dragon Abruptly from a while back.
They're on the ship.
Shocking similarities.
Okay, I'm gonna pass along. Guys, I think this is the site of a dragon's horde. We should move.
At this time, I think Sylvan's probably getting ready to investigate the wounds, the ice crystals.
Mm-hmm.
And he stops and he's like, "Oh, yeah, let's keep moving."
Yeah, alright. We should make ourselves scarce. What's
Yeah.
the way forward? Is it just here?
Last
I
time
think
we
it's
dealt
gonna
with
go
that
across the
dragon.
map.
Oh, we gotta cross the bridge.
Yup.
I had my circlet on. Hearing about a dragon, I think he pulls a hood up to cover the fire. To hopefully hide a little bit better.
Tyr, how much copper wire do you have left?
Give me a second.
How far does the gap look? I'm gonna move
20 feet?
slowly over.
20
Well,
feet.
here's the problem.
Oh, sorry.
Is we need to get the sled across.
Shoot.
So we have to find a way to fix this bridge. Hold on, I'm
Is
trying
there
to
any,
find
like,
out how much I have.
material that we can see around the location?
Well, my idea was, I mean, I can lodge an arrow in both of the... I can try and get an arrow lodged in the bottom parts of the bridge, and we can try and pull them up and re-secure them. Probably Ribby, being the smallest, would have to re-secure them in the center.
Yeah, I've got 480 feet of copper wire.
And then we can try and
Maybe do that.
reinforce it with the copper
Wait,
wire.
okay. I got a question for you, Nick.
Yep.
What does it look like took out the bridge?
It looks like there were massive, like it looks like it got hit by a massive object and just split the ropes and blew out some of the boards.
So there's a
You think
chance
there's a chance the
is
dragon's
down.
dead?
No, the
It's either
dragon is
dead,
probably not
gone
dead.
or down there, and I'm guessing by the fact that these guys aren't exactly telling home about their victories, it's probably still alive.
Make
Can
everyone make a group perception check.
That's not good.
I was about to say, can I look over the edge? But
I
that
got
solves
a
that.
fucking 7.
I got
Got 2.
a 25.
Thank God.
I got a 12.
Zatrian is looking at his sheet.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't get a 7. I got a 0. I apologize.
What?
What?
I got a nat 1, and I have a -1 to perception.
Oh no!
I read that as a 7 on accident. So.
Yeah, I technically got a 3 with my modifier. It's trash.
Okay. So luckily, Ribby and Sylvan pulled through for you guys.
Tyr's picking his nose actively and not paying attention.
Sylvan, you're like natural instincts kick in where like you feel like you're being watched as if there's a predator lurking around.
Oh shit.
And you kind of hear like 2 large flaps far off in the distance.
No!
Oh shit.
How far would you say roughly? Like, that I think that distance might be.
Make a history check to see at advantage for your knowledge on, well, either history or nature for your knowledge on dragons.
Okay. I'm making a nature check.
Okay.
Oh! I rolled a 10 and then I rolled a natural 20, and that's plus 3.
Nice.
So that's 23.
Judging by the noise, you know that if you can hear a dragon flapping nearby, it's gonna take a mere minutes to reach you if it wants to.
Shoot.
Right, so we need to
Yes.
hide. The
Yeah.
whole...
I'll immediately tell that to everybody that there's a dragon in the immediate proximity. Be as quiet as we can.
How good are dragons? Do I know how good dragon senses are?
Well, since Joey rolled so high, I can say that you could just like ask him if you want.
All right.
So give
So
me 1
what are the
second.
odds of us being found?
I'll tell
With
you
this
in a
close
second.
to it, I'll let Nick get the information, but I'll just start that we're likely to be found. This isn't a good. This is not ideal.
Yes, so they are. You would know that they're extremely perceptive.
So
Yeah,
hiding's
very-
not a good option.
Can this dragon be bartered with? What do we have to barter?
480 feet of copper wire.
That's not good enough.
I have some magical objects we could part with. I'd be sad to see them go, but I could do it.
I
Aline
think,
asks, does anyone have mending? Maybe we can use a mending spell on this bridge.
uh,
I
I
don't know how to.
I do. I do.
I like that.
Wait, get to work.
Nudge, nudge.
Zatrian acts like it was his idea the entire time. Quickly starts conjuring up the mending cantrip. He takes.
She says, "We need to pull the bridge together first." You said you have copper wire.
I have copper wire.
Bro, give me the copper wire and fucking toss me to the other side.
You got it. All right, I'm gonna get like basically one of the spools started from the bag of holding and give it to Ribby and get a bunch of slack out. And I'm going to grab Riggy
Riggy.
Rigby.
Well, I kinda right now.
Yeah,
Ribby,
throw me to like
and
where the bridge section is so I can grab it.
I'm gonna intentionally try to overshoot and try to hit this target in case like anything goes wrong. You know, you've got the copper wire, so no matter what, you'll be fine. But
Should she tie it around herself?
I would imagine so.
Already
I
there,
mean,
boss.
It's not super.
Oh, perfect.
Big gauge copper wire, I don't think. But all right. I'm gonna make a athletics check to toss Ribby.
Hey, let's see it. Don't kill Ribby.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, that's not up. No, I'm just kidding.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, so you tie this copper wire around her like it's a fucking corset, and you start swinging her around like a lasso. And with enough momentum built up, send her flying across. She lands with a thud. And Rivy, make a perception check.
You got it, boss.
That's not good.
Okay. 21.
All right. So, Riblet, as you land with a thud, you gain a little bit of sight into what's behind that treasure chest. So your peripheral vision picks up a pair of glowing eyes, and you see a white dragon wormling is taking shelter behind the treasure
great
chest.
heavens!
You two lock eyes, and it looks like it's about to yell out in terror at your presence.
Oh shit!
I'm just like, I'm so sorry, little guy, and then I just like, I'm not gonna like yell, but I'm gonna put my hands up and like, just try to show them not a threat.
Make an animal handling check.
All right, fellas, we gotta be brave. Ooh, that's in.
The white dragon emits a ear-piercing screech, and you hear a tremendous roar off in the distance. And
Incredible.
what sounds like just a tornado of wind approaching your direction rapidly. You have 2 turns until an adult white dragon appears.
Okay. Let's think this through here. We're not going to be able to get the bridge fixed, I don't think. Could we conceivably fix this in one turn?
If you can pull it together, yes.
Okay. So Ribby's over. She's got the wire, and that means that we could rig it up with her.
Yeah, we need
her
a.
thing.
Yeah, bro, just gotta tie the bridge.
I
Okay,
need you
and
all to
then-
roll for initiative just so we can keep the turn order in track.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
And then just type. I can add you to the initiative order, and you guys can add it yourselves, I believe.
This is tragic. I hope this doesn't stick to what
Oh, I have
if we have to
advantage on
fight.
initiative rolls.
wait.
Let's go.
18 plus 3.
That's what I like to see. That's what I like.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna have to roll against you, Luke. So let's roll a d20 and settle it real quick.
I got a 3.
I got a fucking 2. So you win by like a little, so I'll knock myself down to 20.5. Or, yeah, that works too. Perfect. I'm trying to think through like what order of events we need to do because we need to fix the bridge, get on the sled.
We're not
So-
going to get this. Are we able to pull the sled over? I doubt we're going to be able to pull the sled over this. We're going to be on foot for the rest of this.
So, what I think we need to do is we need to suspend the top half of the bridge. This part, we need to have ropes tied to the bottom of it, pull it up our way down this way, and then do the reverse in the other direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
So, if Saturn and I shoot arrows onto this side, pull it up, Ribby shoots that copper wire onto the other side, we'd be able to suspend it enough that someone could use that mending. Well, Saturn's gonna have to.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys do the arrows and I can get a hold of the copper wire, I can probably do a strength check to see if I can like just pull it up.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's reasonable. We're gonna have to just. Oh shit! If we abandon the sled though. Okay, Nick. Does it look like we would be able to get the sled across even if it's fixed?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
We need that sled.
It's going to be rough. Okay.
I think we should have Valine ready to like drive the sled across once we get it fixed.
Yeah.
This is very anti what I want to do, but we could also hold the baby captive.
That's asking for death.
That is a wormling. If we
I'm
hold that
just letting
thing
you know.
captive.
I'm just saying.
No, I appreciate the thought, but
We can name
I
it
feel like
Vicious
that would be a
Mockery,
Mother Bear
and we
situation.
can keep it.
I'm saying worst comes to worst.
I miss my
That
pseudo
is like the
dragon.
worst.
Well,
okay. So we gotta frame perfect this because the animal handling. So arrows. Zatrin, do you have 2 attacks by chance?
No.
Okay. So we'll have to get 1 done. Can I defer my turn, Nick?
You can't use
Like
it
you're
when
gonna
you're...
prepare an action.
What if you...
Yeah, okay, that works.
Can you use a javelin? Jake, do you still have any
I could, but that means I can't pull. So I need to just be ready to pull once the arrows are in.
Does anyone else? Ribby's the only one else that... Sylvan, do you have a bow?
I have a long bow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna... I don't know how many ropes we need, but I feel like...
2. So I'll go on the right. Yeah, I'll go on the right
so
side.
if we anchor here and here and then like loop the copper wire around, I've got a hold of it here. Ah, shit, but no, it's not anchored to... Oh, wait, no, I can just pull it. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so run this plan by me again. You're gonna shoot
Okay.
the other side with arrows and pull it up.
Wait,
and
do we
then
even need to shoot arrows? Like, could we feasibly just, like, have Ribby climb down, loop it, and then I pull?
yeah, that could work.
Okay, so that
We
takes...
still need to get this side up, though.
Shit, you're right. Does anybody have either Mage Hand or Prestidigitation?
I don't.
If you-
I have Prestidigitation.
Does that allow you to interact with physical objects?
It lets you create
No,
like little
it doesn't.
things. So
Okay.
in theory, you could make ice though. But
I
maybe
have
you could,
I
like,
have
freeze the bridge
unseen I have
together.
unseen servant.
Yeah, that's...
Ooh,
That might...
that could work.
Just... Sorry, Nick, we're trying to go through it as fast as we can here.
Dylan, you got 40 seconds.
Fuck! Okay, what does Unseen Servant do?
It's a magic hand that can carry and move things.
Okay.
Then yes, you use that. to hold the
Unseen
other side.
servant. Ah!
Does
It's
the
not even your turn.
Does the Unseen Servant have the capability to do this?
I believe so.
I don't know. I'd look it up.
Quickly. Can we have time to look it up, though?
Yeah, I'll pause my timer. I'm looking at it.
I could maybe turn into a spider and use webs, or I have a wand of web.
The
Wand of-
unseen servant has a strength of 2.
He just has to hold it there for it to mend. So
I don't know if
Well,
it can
that's-
hold up a bridge.
Yeah, that's still... I'm thinking the
Can I just
web
pull-
wand would work best.
I could
I-
also just shoot it back. Like the
That's
copper
not
wire
gonna,
back.
Starting
that's
the
not gonna
timer.
help us.
I've judged
Unless-
Unseen Servant as no. I'm gonna start
Okay.
the timer again.
All right.
Okay.
So Joey, I'm thinking web this side. Give me the web, so I can pull from this side.
Well,
And then
the thing
Ribby-
of how web is, it's like an area of effect. I don't know if it would really work how we want it to.
Damn it.
Can-
If you do the
can I
spider
just-
again,
Your time
could
is
you-
up.
could that work?
All right, I'm gonna.
Ribby, what are you
Just turn
doing?
to the spider. Let's call it.
Okay. Okay. So Ribby, you're gonna go down there, wrap the copper wire around, and then I'll have a hold of that.
Done.
Okay.
All right.
Make a dexterity check climbing down. This thing
I'm a
is
raccoon.
icy. Then you should be good at it.
Eh. Let's see. All right, where my dexterity at? Eh.
You're a thief,
That
rogue,
is a
right?
16.
16.
Yeah, that's good.
Yay!
All right. So we got 1/2 because I'm already holding the other end of the copper wire.
All right.
Okay.
Is there a smaller piece of copper wire?
Not really that I could get.
Shit.
I mean,
I'm gonna
you have
I'm gonna
rope.
crawl over to the other side with the copper wire, wrap it around the other side, and then shoot the copper.
What?
I am at one side of the bridge. You're holding it with
Yeah.
the copper wire. I'm going to take it, go to the other side of the bridge, and then attach it to an arrow, shoot it back.
Well, what side of the bridge are you talking about?
So
yeah, I don't
if
understand
I'm
what you mean.
if
Unless
I'm
you
on
can jump
this
20 feet across the other one.
no, if I'm on this side, like on the end that's fallen down here, if I tie the copper wire that Jake's already holding,
Around the.
I tie it to this half the broken bridge. I can crawl over the bridge to this side,
Oh, yeah. I
Tie
think
it to
that was
that.
what you were doing already.
take an
sorry.
arrow, shoot it this way, and then someone can catch it, and there we go. Boom.
But the,
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so that's Riblet's turn.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for that, or
Your action is tying this thing up.
That should be fine as long as it's properly tied. It just needs to be grenade close.
Okay,
Yeah.
Zatrian, you're up.
So this side is currently suspended in midair. Like
Yeah.
it's brought up.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'll have to pull.
Yeah, I think it's still like
Oh.
against the cliffside.
all
Okay,
right.
just
Zatrian,
it's ready
Zat-
though.
wait, Luke. You might want to ready your action for mend once we get.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Okay, good call. Good call.
So I'm readying mending. For when the bridge is brought into place.
Okay. I am gonna ready my action to like absolutely Hulk strength these two things together.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like dig in like it's tug of war.
Okay. Okay,
How are
so
we?
I think we're gonna have to abandon the copper wire after this.
Zatrian,
don't-
I'm sorry,
I
can you
have
repeat to me
plenty
what you
more.
said you were
I
doing?
readied mending for when the bridge is brought together.
Okay. So then here you prepared your action to pull
Yeah.
that side up.
I did a
Alright.
little illustration of what we've got going on right now.
Okay. Sylvan,
How-
it's your turn.
This side isn't up in the air, or
We
How are
still
we
need to
getting
pull
this
this
up
side
here?
up.
Yeah, I know. As long as Sylvan, if you can find a way to get that other side into my hand, I can probably pull those two things together. So I'll pull from the copper wire side, and I will pull backwards, so those two will meet in the middle. It's not great, but I'm assuming. it might work.
Okay.
I did not
I'm
like that intro of the music.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not exactly seeing how we're gonna tie it.
Okay.
Wait,
What did-
wait.
Okay, go for it.
If I use my scroll of Misty Step to go over to the other side, arrow this side, but
And pull it up. You'd have to be in the same position that Tyr is in.
Yeah,
And you'd have to pull off the strength check. Can you turn into anything that flies that you could grab that with?
not with this level. At a higher level, I can fly.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna have to Misty Step. I'm gonna use the scroll.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire the arrow with. If I tie a rope to an arrow, I can use that in the same action or no?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I think this is what I'm gonna have to do, and then pull it up next turn, I guess. I don't see how else I can. How else?
Then we're just gonna have to disengage and run.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna get bitch slapped.
I fling the arrow into that other bridge. Should I make like an attack roll or something?
Yes.
Okay. That is an 18 plus a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you're chilling.
Okay, the arrow lodges itself in, and I'll kind of stow the bow at my side and hold on to that rope, getting ready to pull it.
Can you use your movement?
I
guess technically,
Can he use his movement to consider being? It wouldn't be a pulling action. It would just be him walking away.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Sure, you can try it.
okay, I'll move a few steps back.
Okay, make a strength check.
Okay. That is a 9 plus 1. That's a 10.
That is not quite enough. The winds through this cavern are great, and that is basically just like a piece of cardboard being held outside a window of a car.
Oh, do I need to make a strength check? I'm sorry, I forgot to ask.
Not yet. Whenever you... Oh, are you... I guess you're pulling that side up now, right? Because
Yeah, because I had an action ready.
Right. Yeah, you can.
Okay. I got a... Hold on a second. Sorry, give me a sec to make sure I got my stats correct. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're good. You rip this thing backwards and it comes flying upwards. Ribby, make a dexterity saving throw to see if you go flying off of it.
Oh, fuck.
For the saving throws, I don't remember what I have to add to that.
It's your dexterity mod. Like, do you see the saving throws above your, like...
It is blind.
It should be above your, like, skills thing.
Oh, I see it. We're good. We're good. I'm just blind. Oh, well, I rolled great anyway. So you said a dex saving throw?
Yes.
24.
Yeah, you, like, are hanging onto the rope, and despite it being icy, your little claws dig in, and as this half of the bridge is pulled taut, you vibrate on it like a guitar string. So, is that all you're doing, Sylvan?
I don't think I can do anything else this turn. I used action, bonus action, and even movement, so yes.
Alright, that takes it to these nuts' turn.
Wait, these nuts? Is that what you said?
Yeah, these nuts' turn.
Is that what the baby's name is?
No, I think it's the big book.
Yeah, these nuts. The white dragon.
Yep.
I don't see.
Always
I don't
classic.
see his title.
I have a plan, guys. We're not totally...
Yeah, that thing's moving.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pissed. It doesn't like you coming close to its home, and it shrieks out for its mom to come. And you hear the huge flapping wings approaching closer. The wormling is gonna be a defiant little guy. He's coming out.
Good for him.
Yep.
This is not good.
He's crawling towards you, Sylvan. You're hang onto that rope tight. You see the wormling open its maw, and you see like icy particles coalescing inside of it. And he exhales an icy blast of hail in a 15-foot cone. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. I can't do that. Oh! Alright, I failed that, most likely, unless his DC is lower than a 5.
No. Unfortunately not.
Shocker.
Let me get the dice. I'm just gonna do this on the thing. A bit easier. Advanced ruler. Okay. I'm sure I got this right. Okay. Take 26 cold damage.
Holy shit.
Ouch!
That guy stinks.
And
okay.
make a dex save equal to half the damage you took to continue holding onto this rope.
Okay, 26. That's 13.
Yes.
Joey, be brave, brother.
A dexterity saving throw is shoot. I have an inspiration. I'm using it. I rolled
Alright.
a 12.
Oh.
I rolled a 12. Yes, I rolled a dirty 20. 17.
All right. We're
Nice.
still back.
Nice.
19, sorry.
We're chilling. So this blast of hail engulfs you in frigid, cold ice shards. They pierce your skin and cause your flesh to instantly get frostbitten. A pool of ice forms beneath you,
not
but
good.
your crampons hang on there steadfast, and you dig in place, staving off the cold.
Cries out. This freaking hurts. He grounds himself. He knows that he needs to get the job done. Stands still, trying to hold still.
Doing great. Belline rushes up with the cart, prepared to make a quick getaway as soon as possible. She yells out, "Hang in there, Sylvan, we're almost done." At the end of the round, the dragon approaches closer. One more round, it will be here, ready to attack. Riblet, we're back to you.
Okay, so
It might be good to help Sylvan with the strength check for this.
I'm thinking that you're right, because there's nothing else I can really do at the bridge now that the copper wire is being held up there. So, you know, in that case, do I attack a baby?
The
No.
wormling sees you approach it, and it kind of
Don't
rears
hurt
back,
it.
like in a defensive position.
Maybe like try to talk it down.
I
if
was
you
just
can.
gonna say, can I try
What if-
doing some animal handling
what
again?
if
Be
you-
like, what?
I was gonna say you could try help pulling the rope too.
Okay, well, I'm going to do both.
Oh,
That's
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Do one or the other to pick up your
alright.
action.
Oh, this is not good.
We're already.
I think it might be
cooked.
worth it. I think it might be worth it to try to talk him down.
Oh, that. Yeah. It's your call.
The dragon's already coming no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, valid. All right, in that case, I'm just gonna hold the thing.
Well, I mean, no.
Help
Make
him,
your
help.
decision. Like both of them are valid.
Well, if
'Cause,
no
like,
matter what,
we're-
the dragon's going to assume that we're bad, so we can't exactly do anything to convince it otherwise. So
True, but if you do calm
Thank
down
you.
the kid,
Thanks for the follow.
if
We're
we do
almost gonna
somehow
die.
calm down- Yeah, if we do somehow calm down the kid,
You
then
might
maybe the mom
witness
won't
the
wanna kill us.
TPK.
maybe, what if I just flipped a coin right now?
Do it. Yes.
Yeah.
The ultimate decision.
Someone
method.
call it.
D2. The D2. I'm
Someone-
holding a coin right now if you want me to
The
flip it.
legendary D2.
Someone call
We're
it
playing
heads.
a
What?
teleparty kill.
Heads
On
is
the
talking to
odds
you.
of a coin?
Okay, Alexa, flip a coin.
This is not good.
You're using an Alexa? I have a coin right here.
It's heads, bitches.
Okay, so talk to the kid.
Okay.
What are we doing? What's
Hello,
going
little
on?
child.
Salutations,
him like a
young
creepy-
dragon.
Peace be still.
I am using my inspiration.
Oh no.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
so cooked.
Okay, okay. All right, we are at 17.
Okay. What do you say to these nuts?
This is not good. Thanks for naming the dragon this
homie.
way.
We mean you no harm. Please have mercy.
He appreciates your use of the word chill. It reminds him of the cold.
You're lucky you rolled high. That was such terrible persuasion.
Somehow it
the the dragon sees you and it like holds its wings up like a defensive shield and it hisses and it backs away like a caged animal being prodded and poked.
Okay, I'm sorry, little guy. Yeah, alright. I guess that's my action, so I can't do jack shit now, huh?
I mean, if you have a bonus action or whatever.
I don't really think I have anything that can use this action.
Okay. Zatrian, you're up then.
Alright, I still have mending ready for when it is pulled into place.
Is it possible to like get ready to hop into?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask too. As my move,
Yeah,
can I
that's
prepare
fine.
movement to hop in the cart?
I'll say that's fine. Like Valine like drives through and kind of scoops you guys up.
Scoop.
Alright. Come on, pull it together, I'm ready!
All right, here. Make a strength check to maintain holding this thing up.
What? Fuck. Okay.
You're on an icy cliff, bro.
I know.
It's
This is
slippy. It's
insane.
slippy.
This is
I was
bad.
just kind of assuming.
Very bad.
All right. Hold on. My sheet. God damn it! Every time I need my sheet, it's like not there.
I'm fine with you using danger sense for this since you're in a dangerous situation.
Well, I just straight up have advantage on strength.
Oh, okay, then you're chilling.
Oh wait. I have advantage on strength checks and saves, so this qualifies for both, right?
Yeah, this is a strength check.
Oh fuck! That's only if I rage though. All right, I'm gonna rage. She's just gonna lock in on this.
Don't scare the baby!
And then okay.
He's like enlarging in place.
Yeah, no, dude. Every like a vein is popping out right now. The ice
This
is
is
cracking
not good.
under his feet.
Yeah. Some animation.
Oh, let's fucking go. That is a dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I had advantage, so if I could get like a super 20, I would have done that.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, you are death gripping this thing. It is moving nowhere. Not even the wind is causing it to rustle.
Hurry!
Sylvan, you're up, buddy.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I wanna put the rope under my foot. I'm gonna bonus action, transform into a polar bear. Grab the rope with my maw and just yank it up.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that I stomp down on the rope. You hear just mighty roar, almost mimicking Tyr, just not quite as intimidating. But my form
Somehow, as a polar bear, not as intimidating as Tyr.
Yeah,
I don't know,
disagree.
Tyr's terrifying.
Killer, man.
As this form takes on, and then I grab the rope, and I yank it up. So I'll make just a strength check.
Yes, sir.
Natural 20!
Fucking go.
You grab the rope and yank it with all of your might, and this thing comes rocketing upwards. It is set in place to be mended together.
Which that action's already ready.
Let's
Yes.
go!
Like that should be done
Goes,
right now, right?
goes Sylvan or Zatrian. I'm gonna have him make a dex save just because slippery boards.
Me?
Yeah.
You
Alright.
have dexterity saving throw.
I have a dexterity of +7.
Okay, you got this.
Yes!
Let's go.
We are so
Oh my
bad.
gosh.
Alright, let's
So
roll
fucking
this
bad.
shit. Fucking fix
Saturate.
this bridge!
You run across it. The ice is not even bothering you. You dig in, mending the entire length of this bridge. It is solid and stuck together. At this moment, Valine
Bring it across!
whips her ropes, and the axe beak goes running across, and she scoops up Tyr. Zatrian, you hop on, and she's rocketing her way across the bridge to the other side. As you guys are making it across, you see the massive adult white dragon swooping in from behind, and you hear its mighty roar as massive pillars of ice form behind you, destroying the bridge, splintering it into pieces.
Oh my gosh.
And you guys all get onto the sled and escape successfully.
Yes! Holy shit! That was a phenomenal encounter.
God. Damn.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That was phenomenal, man.
Great.
Oh.
Thank you.
Huge dubs all around.
Oh
So-
my god.
I'm gonna ask later, like, what would have happened had we failed. But
TPK.
that was,
TPK. That's it.
honestly, it seems like that was what it was headed towards.
We might have been able to.
I
take
would have
it
been
down.
so
Have some
devastated.
faith.
I love Riblet.
Dude, yeah, this is probably one of my favorite.
If the dragon would have arrived, Zatrian would have dimension doored the fuck out of there.
I want to leave.
You know what, honestly, that's pretty in keeping.
You know, yeah, he is.
Take Melleen and be like,
He
we're
is
getting the fuck
literally
out of
just
here.
an insane person.
Cowabunga.
I was expecting to have to fight it. I thought we could have took it
Oh no.
if needed.
I don't
Disagree.
even-
I
He
can
said
give
it
you
was an
insider
how-
information if you want, or if you
How
want to live in
chunky? How?
blissful ignorance, that's fine too.
No, I want to know how. I want to know how much health it had.
How much health what had?
The
Well,
dragon.
Wait.
Oh, I'm
Maybe
not
we should-
telling you that.
Maybe we should wait till the end of the session just to.
Yeah.
That we'll have like a credit section.
The credits.
The credits scene.
Give me
Alternate ending. The alternate ending.
The darkest timeline.
No, it-
Okay, so you guys escape the White Dragon's wrath and are back on track to get to Skytower within the next few hours. As you come down off your adrenaline highs, you nestle up in the sled as the frigid cold still beats down upon you. The clouds start to move in. They blot out the light of the moon, and snow begins to fall once again. The wind
Or have we not
howls in your
suffered
ears. Hey, this place is literally the 9th layer of hell.
Yeah.
This is rough.
And you continue your journey. You don't come across any local wildlife, and you successfully make it to Skytower Shelter.
Okay, so you are not going that way again then.
Is there another way?
Well, maybe we can like hitch a ride on no griffins in order for diplomacy. Let's
That's
just keep that
true.
in mind.
That's true.
They
We also
said
need
they want to meet
neutral ground. Yeah.
We should ask them about their homeboy dragon if they know that they have the giant white dragon right now.
Ask them if they have a blue eyes white dragon.
I am not going to do that.
Yugi, I blame. Oh, I'm my train.
No! Exodia!
Followed by pot of greed.
Actually, let me reveal a little bit more.
Along the route, can I just like cure wounds myself, or not cure wounds? Sorry, healing word myself a couple times.
Yeah, you got it.
Times. I'll do it 3 times.
Hey.
I was halved.
Let me reveal even more. Sorry.
By the way,
Oh, that's
Nick,
not it.
thanks for the little DM hint drop of using mending on the bridge.
Yeah, no, that was a nice little nudge. I
You're
like
chilling.
that.
Okay. Let me get to Skytower Shelter. Gotta find what page it's on right quick. Oh no.
Okay, we're fighting
Uh-oh.
arm.
I got
Oh, okay.
16 health, by the way.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
I thought it deleted all my notes, but I was on the wrong one.
All right.
That was a little scary.
While we're traveling, Zatrian's gonna pull up the folded P-Wuffy. He's gonna.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys are staggeringly 15,000 feet in the air.
Damn.
These mountains are gargantuan. So you are on a stone causeway right now. Below you, you see nothing but clouds. Who knows how far down it goes? Above you, you hear the screech of griffins. There are 6 griffins circling you, watching you. With their sharp screeches, they alert the members of Skytower Shelter.
Do they currently have riders?
No. So 6 griffins circle above you, shrieking at your approach. They descend until they're only a few hundred feet away, but come no closer. At the end of the entranceway is a 10-foot-tall barricade made of wood and stone, set with a crude gate made of thick lumber and festooned with metal blades. Gaps in the gate allow you to see an unusually tall figure in hide armor standing 10 feet behind it and clutching a great axe. Beyond this figure is a higher ledge with 5 equally towering figures standing atop it. What would you like to do?
So have they seen us like directly yet?
Yes, they know you're here due to the griffins.
Okay. I am going to sheath my sword, hold up my hand, just be like, "We've come to parley." Oh wait, no, Tyr's stupid. We've come to party.
I don't even know how to react to that.
That was
I'm
a
just
good
like
one, Jake.
putting myself in the shoes of someone who lives in the middle of fucking nowhere, 15,000 feet in the air, and a random guy comes up and he's like, "I'm here to party." Like, what?
Yeah, he's like on it, but not quite. I'm trying to play in character as much as I can.
No, you're doing great. It's just funny.
I think in this moment, can I have Joven go, I think you mean parlay, and then cast guidance on Tyr.
Yeah.
What does guidance do exactly?
So, for a minute, you can add a d4 to the number rolled of any ability check. Or for every ability check within that minute.
We can make you slightly more intelligent.
Permission to use this for something stupid.
I'm just casting the spell on you, buddy.
Alright. I want to do something really, really stupid. I hope we don't need this later. I am going to try again, but this is going to be a performance check. Because there's nothing that's like necessarily intelligence-based that would make sense here. So I'm going to add that d4 to this roll and see how good this can be. Okay. Well, it's still bad. It's a 9. Tyr's gonna be like, oh, right. We have parlay.
Great job, buddy.
The Goliath approaches the barricade and says, "You are very dim-witted, but I can respect your stature. Therefore, I will speak to you. What is your business here?"
Hold on just a second. He's gonna look at Sylvan real quick and be like, what's the word when you're like, you know, representing someone? You're like a missionary or like
on behalf.
Ambassador.
Yeah. We're ambassadors from Wormdoom Craig. We are here only to talk. We have no other motives.
Wormdoom Craig, you say? Those heathens, they don't deserve my audience.
Be that as it may, they have sent us simply to speak. May we do that?
Bro, tell him about your stature.
I don't think
Also,
I should
Peep
speak
this.
to you if you're
Tyr's
friendly.
gonna flex really fucking hard.
You don't notice this because it's dark, but his pupils dilate a little bit.
Neuron activation.
Bros in love.
Can I make a performance check for this too?
Sure, but it's not really gonna have any effects.
Get 13, idiot.
Alright.
His pupils dilate an above average amount.
Me.
Tell him we've come to warn him about the white dragon as well.
Oh, also, there's
I'll
a
be
white
right back.
dragon.
A white dragon, that sounds fun. Me and my warriors will slay it.
Right, so about that, it's not... It's really big.
You're pathetic, shying away from a challenge.
I am
I
not
expected more
pathetic.
from you.
I helped my friends. That's the truest definition of being strong.
Helping your friends evade glorious combat.
We fought a baby.
I can respect
Hey
that.
guys, I'm gonna take the dog out for a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
It was the big baby.
Well, it was a dragon.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, we talk. We don't really want anything else. We just need to speak.
I do not grant your audience here.
I'll whisper to the rest of everyone. I don't know if we can get these griffins if they're already turning us down.
Yeah. Shit. What was the chick's name? Ugly. Ugwe. Fuck. What was her name? I gotta start taking notes. What is her name?
It's O.
Ogolai?
Oh yeah, Ugwe.
Yeah.
Ogolai, I don't know. It's Oglai.
I
Or
thought it was Oglai.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Ogolai.
Words are hard.
I have two ideas, and I
Yes.
want to see if anybody would like me to do either of them.
Okay.
Okay. Number one, we can talk and say that Ugwe herself wanted to directly say this, which might be enough to be like, oh wow, this is really serious. Or I can try to arm wrestle him.
I personally am voting arm wrestle.
Okay.
Tyr, how do you normally communicate with other tribes?
I don't know anything about Goliaths, but I know
Yes, but what
I-
about your tribes back home?
mostly by hitting things with our heads, but I'm sure that had no effect.
Maybe they also like to hit things with their heads here.
Oh,
Try challenging them.
I see.
Neuron activation.
Neuron activation begins. My friend, how may we seek an audience?
Fight me.
Yes!
I'll
If
be
you
right
win,
back. I go to the bathroom.
I will grant you audience.
Very well. Okay.
He
This is
summons his
like-
boys.
Oh, fuck.
No, they're not gonna fight you. He just,
Oh.
you gotta have
Well,
protection, in case
So
shit goes
either
south.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked in front of all of the boys then, or I'm gonna win this. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the boys or me.
Okay. Sounds
It
good.
says, we will fight
Very well.
on this crevice,
Unarmed or armed?
unarmed.
Very well. Give me a second.
He drops his hammer on the ground.
All right.
My arm out.
Tyr's gonna hand Sylvan his big ass sword.
Oh, shoot. Dude, this is heavy.
Take care of Oksana.
I
If
will.
anyone's seen Blue Mountain State, that should be horrifying. Anyway,
What did I miss? What did Tyr get him into?
we're about to earn ourselves an entrance.
Yeah, you challenge him to hand-to-hand combat.
Oh dear God! All right.
Well, actually, I didn't issue the challenge technically.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
He was challenged to hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Roll for initiative.
All right.
I'll mimic this guy's like how he has his boys lined up in the back. I'm just gonna start forming that same line behind Tier.
Well,
They
this
like-
is awkward. I gotta.
They like puff up their chest like they're trying to be bigger than you, Joey.
For a second, I think Sylvan gets a little too into it and tries to as well.
Oh wait,
But-
did he take off? Is he wearing any armor or anything?
Yeah, he still has his armor on.
Okay, so armor is permitted.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Feline starts like rapidly writing down notes, and she says, "This is very interesting. I never expected this."
I'll like slap her on the shoulder. Be tougher.
I'm trying.
Could you give me an order so I can have my initiative?
Oh, it's not working for you.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay, let me re-add you.
Oh, you're good.
Is the whole turn order gone?
No, the turn order's there, but it's only arm.
Arm.
I refuse to call him anything, but there we go.
Okay. Damn. Hey, where'd my stat block at? There it is.
There's no way I go first.
I got a 14.
Okay. In light of this, Tyr's gonna go. I'll tell you what. I'll let you have the first hit.
Is fine. And he raises his fists and rushes in with a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Oh shit, he's a monk.
No, he's not a monk.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh fuck! I fucked up! Get me out of here!
He gets a 17 to hit on his first.
That does good.
Okay, I'm not gonna like have us go to 0 hit points because that'll take for fucking ever.
Right.
So we'll do like one hit is one like counter, and we'll go to 8 counters. All right, so you have 1 wound,
Okay.
and then he's gonna come in with a right or a left hook with a colossal 7.
Miss.
So you take one to the side of the head, and then he anticipates your movement wrong, and you feel the air rush by your nose as his fist misses you. What do you do?
Tyr's gonna like recover from the first hit. look
Kiss
back
him!
At him and do that like bit in Invincible where Omni-Man's like, please, and then just like decks him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exactly that.
Bro, that's awesome.
Alright.
If you get a nat 20, I'll count it as 2 wounds.
Damn.
Sweep the legs.
So I got a.
Mr. Stick.
Ah, shit. What do I add for?
Just add your weapon modifier.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yeah, I did for mine.
Oh, should I? I should have declared this. I would like to rage.
Okay.
Sorry, that slipped my mind completely.
Good showing.
Okay, so that is a 22.
Okay, that hits.
I'm not done. So my Path of the Zealot procs, regardless of if I'm hitting him with a weapon or not. It just means if I hit him the first time for the round of combat, is that going to qualify as a second hit?
Sure.
Yes. All right. So we've got one, and then what am I rolling for damage? I forgot what one of them is. Sorry.
Don't worry about the damage. Like I
Oh,
said,
right.
we're just gonna. So if you, what is your lightning damage? Is it like an extra D6 or something?
It's an extra D6 plus half my barbarian level.
Okay, just roll the D6, and if you get a 1 through 3, it's not going to be an extra wound, but if you get a 4 through 6, it will.
Even with the half barbarian?
Don't include the half barbarian, just roll.
Okay, unfortunately I got a 30.
Okay.
So I'm not done. I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
That is
That barely misses.
Does this qualify as either a strength check or save?
No. It is a weapon attack.
Okay, I've got an idea for it, actually.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Fuck. Never mind, sorry. I thought I had something here.
You're chilling. So, Arn has 1 wound. So you clap back, and the dry air up here causes the static electricity to build up, and what it feels like would be a massive thunderbolt that coalesces in your fist ends up just being a little shock of static electricity as your fist collides with his face. And your second attack, you punch him square in the chest, but his leather armor absorbs it. He's going to retaliate.
Okay.
He got an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then he's gonna attack again. He got a 15 to hit,
That does not hit. Oh, wait, that matches.
so that does hit.
Damn it.
So you have 3 wounds.
Okay, and it's first to 8.
Yes. As your fist collides with his chest, he absorbs the impact and quickly uppercuts you, and then brings his 2 fists down on top of your head and slams you.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm gonna retaliate. I am going to do a reckless attack. Just blindly throw it, so I get the advantage on this.
Yes.
So that is. Oh, I needed that advantage. Ugh. Fuck, that is a 12.
Barely misses again.
Kill me. Okay, and then I'm gonna attack again. Okay, that's better. That's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then let me see if I get a second hit on top of that. Nope.
Okay.
God. This is horrible.
He has 2 wounds.
Jake,
Yeah,
respectfully, what the hell's going on, man?
Dude, I'm trying. I'm folding.
Your fist hits his shoulder, and he kind of like dodges to the left, and it just scrapes by him. And he says, "I expected more from you with those massive muscles." And he, in the middle of saying this, you punch him square in the face, and he stumbles backwards and snarls, wiping some blood from his nose.
Can I do a perception check for a boner?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let's go.
Oh god.
Oh, alright, hold on, let me see what my modifier is. Perception. Okay, that is
A what?
a 12.
Not a half jump.
Ah!
Oh no.
Oh, hell no!
He's coming in to lay the smackdown, Jake. Oh. He got a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, it's attacking again. You got a 10.
Miss. Okay, we're so back.
He thrusts his fists into your abdomens, but
What?
your abdomen,
Hey,
your abs block the blows.
Is there like a resounding thunderclap from that impact?
Yeah.
Yes!
That'll end his turn.
Alright. Tyr's gonna retaliate against that because
Hold on.
well, not only
Before-
is he half choked, but he just got smacked in the
Before Tyr goes, I'm gonna give him some bardic inspiration, rooting him on.
Hold on, is that gonna invalidate
What
the
song
fight, though?
do you play?
I would think that would invalidate it.
Not true.
It's just inspiration, isn't it?
I just let I honestly at this
Does-
point just
Does Bardic Inspiration read as like magical effects going into you, or is it like you play a song and the other people hear it and they're inspired?
That's how I don't know. Here, do you want me to see?
Sure.
Yeah, because if it's gonna just like be cheating, I don't want it.
Because it could affect them. It's like.
No, you're right.
Or affect their view. So, yeah.
Like win or lose, it needs to be honest.
It
I wish I
said
still had like
Bardic
combos.
inspiration. You can inspire others through stirring words or music. To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn. Choose a creature other than yourself within 60 feet who can hear. That creature gains 1 Bardic inspiration die. For me, it would be a D8.
It doesn't explicitly say that there's like magic that it enwraps them or anything. It just says that they hear your beautiful song. So
I'm just hyped.
Sure.
All right, what song are you playing?
Bad to the bone.
Way to ruin the mood.
Yeah. The song actually pisses Tyr off so much that he's inspired to hit him harder.
Hit him in the bone. Hit him in the
yeah,
bone.
22 straight out
Not
the
full
gate.
bone.
So first strike was a 22,
Damn.
and that does not come with an extra whack.
Okay.
And then the second one is another 22. Let's go!
Oh shit.
I didn't have to use
Ooh,
that.
come back.
He's at
So-
4 wounds.
Tyr's going to do just an absolute haymaker to the right side of his face, and then uppercut to the jaw,
Hell yeah.
and kind of like start pushing him back.
Yeah, he like stumbles backwards. And like all of his boys are like, "Come on, Arn!" And he's gonna get up, and start throwing hands again.
All right.
Maybe go to that one.
Does he fall over?
He's gonna.
Bad to the bone was
You know,
so
I'm
disruptive.
gonna put you in a precarious
Was
situation.
it good?
Okay.
He's gonna swing forward and trip and start to slide over the edge.
All right. Tyr is going to like jump after him and like try to like stay on his stomach but grab him by the arm.
Okay.
So what do we need to make here?
Make a strength check.
Okay. I get advantage on that, thankfully. Oh my god! Is it 11 okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're.
Oh, wait, holy shit. I checked that wrong. Hold on. Did you say it was strength check or save?
Check.
Fuck. That's bad.
Where is it?
I'm trying to see if there's anything that I could possibly add to this modifier, because that's
Inspiration.
not good. Yep, inspiration time.
You
Thank
are
you.
partically inspired.
Yep, thank you, Luke. You are saving my ass right now.
It's a D8.
So
Alright, so that is that should have been a 16.
yeah.
Oh,
you
wait.
chill.
Getting
10.
sick.
That's a 10. I'm sorry, I did my math wrong. I was looking at the wrong numbers. It's a
Dude,
10.
How do we
that's
go
really
from 60
bad.
to 10?
Okay,
Oh.
so the reason that I fucked that up was Rage has weapons bonus listed, and it's a +5, and for some reason I thought that was like adding to the strength.
Oh, you're chilling. So he trips and starts to go over the edge, and you grab onto his hand, and he stares longingly into your eyes, and then pulls himself up along with your strength.
Wait, can I do an investigation check for the boner now?
No, he's over the edge, so you can't
Damn
see
it!
it. And you pull him up
Scraping noise
successfully.
from the boner as he goes up. He is rock hard.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking bullet digging through the ground.
Alright.
Yeah, so you pull him up and he says, I owe you a life debt now. I
You owe
suppose.
me nothing. Let's keep fighting.
Tyr, no! He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that. He's just feeling silly.
She's gonna turn around, look at Ripley, and be like, "Oh, what?
I'm gonna like put.
I like your
I'm
shape.
gonna.
Snapping.
I'm gonna look straight at Tyr and be like, and like do like the killing motion at my neck to be like, stop it! But I'm hoping that Tyr understands it.
Tyr's gonna like take him the rest of the way up by the neck and then put him down. Just to like bridge the two things.
His boys like go over and like check on him.
My friend said I can't fight you anymore.
You are a worthy opponent. I will grant you audience. And he
Good
like
job,
he's
buddy.
like sitting on the ground like clutching his neck, and he kind of coughs and is gasping for air. And he turns and says, "Follow me." He says, "Thank you. I have not had an opponent like you in quite some time."
No.
His boys seem a little offended by that.
Yeah. The slope did most of the work. Maybe.
Wait, can I do the perception check?
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah. If you really want to.
A little bit, yeah. 17. From laser focus.
I also would like to do one to see if I notice this.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Yeah, he's bricked up.
Tyr keeps a healthy distance from him.
Okay. Alright, so you guys make your way in. And Belleen's like still like writing down notes frantically, and she's like just like surprised by this encounter. As she comes from like a more civilized area. So he brings you up. Let me change the music. Read some stuff and reveal some stuff. Just reveal the whole thing.
Oh, I give the sword back to Tyr, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
He's gonna, like,
No, I want to use the great sword.
This is mine. I gotta loop
He's
this.
gonna just like grab it with one hand and sheath it.
Where's the description? Okay. A large, empty. Oh, hold on. This is the description of the ridge or the ledge. You see some like rough-hewn tunnels leading to the back, and Arn. He doesn't really wait for you guys. He just continues on. And eventually you're brought to this opening in the cave system.
Oh, they got a cat.
Pit. So this 12-foot high cave has a crackling fire in its center and walls lined with hunting trophies, including the skulls and pelts of various mountain-dwelling creatures seated by the fire. Seated by the fire is a wizened Goliath with long white hair. A Yeti fur cloak is draped over her stooped shoulders, and a tiger-sized feline with white fur crouches beside her.
Hardcore.
Arn walks over to Harad, and they embrace and kiss. Just so you know, he's like canonically gay. I didn't just make that up.
No, are you serious?
I'm so serious. Harad is his husband.
You're fucking with me right now.
Dude, that's so funny.
Oh my god. I'm a home wrecker.
Harad, he's like, oh my god, what happened to you? And they go and converse, and Harad takes care of him while Arn speaks of his legendary duel with you, Tyr.
Yeah, that literally only
Kaniaka Stormcrow just sits by the fire and just staring at it sightlessly, and she just strokes the crag cat sitting next to her, and it purrs.
I'm going to go up to Arm and be like, wait, still keeping a respectable distance, and just be like, is there any particular way I should approach respectfully?
He says, I suppose I should introduce you to my mother, Heniaka here.
Hold on, and Tyr's gonna turn around and look at everybody and just be like, guys, it's his mom, we're so back.
I think Sylvan's like
His mom?
blissfully unaware of this subtle subcontext going on. He's like, what?
Tyr will not elaborate and will turn around to like...
I'm gonna go up onto your shoulder and be like, I got you.
Thanks.
What is Tyr trying to sleep with his mom? No, I'm so confused.
No, it's just, it means we've gotten in with the chief.
Arn introduces you all to her, and Veline, like bows, but Kenyaka still stares at the fire, and Arn says, you must excuse her, she is blind.
I understand.
And Kenyaka kind of rebuttals and says, just because I'm blind doesn't mean I don't know what's going on. Clearly their party is composed of a goliath, an elf, a small creature of some sorts.
A creature!
Tyr's gonna be like, easy.
And some other elfling. Arn just kind of like rolls his eyes and walks away from her.
I think
Says,
I'm the
"Discuss
other
your
elf
matters
wing.
with her."
You speak truthfully, but I must confess I am not a Goliath.
Your footsteps, they are loud and strong like the other Goliaths of this tribe. May I ask what you are?
Yes, I am human. My mother was very big.
Interesting. I've never met another human with your stature. I see why Arn took a liking to you.
No.
What do you mean by that?
He was falling off a cliff and I stopped him from doing that. We fought.
Fair enough. But you must understand we have a strong respect for strong warriors like yourself.
I'm glad to hear this. We've come as what was the word?
Ambassadors.
Ambassadors from Wormdoom Craig.
She scoffs, says Wormdoom. Haven't had the displeasure of speaking with them in a while.
Indeed.
What are you doing here representing them?
We've come to see if we may yet still find a way for the two tribes to be on good terms again.
Also to warn you about a dragon.
Also, there's a dragon.
It'll be a good hunt for our warriors.
Yeah. Is Arden still in the room?
Yeah.
She's gonna move like kind of a little bit closer, so it's like out of earshot of Arden. And he's gonna be like, between you and me, I don't think Arden can take that one. He almost died fighting me.
Well, surely.
Don't insult the chieftain, son.
Surely
respect strength.
encounter more of our Goliaths and kill a dragon.
Yes, I'm sure you got this.
Strength is also worth noting whenever not capable of something.
Indeed. But one warrior to another, I wish you the best. But we have other matters to speak of first. We wanted to give you ample warning about that.
Well, thank you. I will. Let me tell you what.
Before you begin, I would like to address something. We spoke with
Guy.
that one, and she has agreed to meet on neutral territory to speak. My party and I will be supervising, so no harm will befall either side. It is merely an exchange of ideals and a talk of peace.
Do not interrupt me again, as that was incredibly disrespectful.
I understand.
am your
I
elder.
apologize.
I will not be meeting.
Okay.
I will not be meeting the other tribe on neutral grounds. I'll tell you what. Bring me Ogolai's cloak, and I will meet them at Skytower. Here.
Why do you want the cloak?
Oh my god. Okay, so we have a slight problem with that, and I understand why, but if we do that, we have to go past a very angry dragon. So may I ask, you have these wonderful griffins. Would we possibly be able to use these to get close? Your warriors may accompany us so that we may retrieve this. Simply to speed up the process.
She says, no. Our griffins are sacred to us. However, I will tell you another route to reach their stronghold that should go around that dragon you speak of.
Right. Okay. I appreciate the information.
Tell me of this route. I can use this.
Allow me to convene with my team for a moment before we decide on a course of action. Wait, that was way too many big words. Let me talk to my team.
She waves her hand and continues staring at the fire.
Tears gonna be like, okay, so the old blind goliath is telling us we gotta
Speak
get
quietly. Blind people can hear really well.
The old blind goliath has told us we have to get the cloak from Ogolai and bring it back.
What's the significance of the cloak?
I don't know, which is making me think maybe.
Can I use detect thoughts on Stormcrow?
Is this an intrusive spell?
If I remember correctly, I think if they succeed on negating its effects, they know that you try to detect their thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So it entirely depends on him succeeding.
I don't think that's a good idea. She might. We were on tenuous ground. It is. God, I'm sorry. I have to keep censoring myself to stop using big words.
It's okay.
We're shaky right now.
Wait, let me see.
I will say detect thoughts does have verbal, somatic, and material components, so at the least it would be appearing you're even casting a spell.
Yeah, but you guys are standing in front of me, right? What? Nick,
I don't like chancing this.
What is the intelligence of? Do we not know what the intelligence?
Yeah, I can't tell you that.
It's a Goliath.
Can I make?
It's a Goliath.
Perception check to see if there's anything in the room that matches the cloak.
Sure.
Okay. Well, that was a. Hold on. 8.
Looking around the room, there are several furs, but none of them look like the cloak that Master Ogolai has.
Okay.
Did I try to remember what the cloak, if the cloak had anything significant looking about it?
To the naked eye, it looks just like a regular fur cloak.
Okay.
So, I can use this, and I can be undetected to learn surface thoughts of the creature. If I can choose to probe deeper, and it would force her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So what I could do if you can pull that off is I can talk to her and get her talking about the cloak, so it's fresh on her mind.
If I probe deeper, it says the target must make. If it fails, you gain insight into reasoning, its emotional state, something that looms large in its mind, something such as it worries over, loves, or hates.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I'll like I said, I'll talk to her if you want to do this.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and be like, I've spoken with my team, but we have a couple questions for you, if that would be all right.
Go ahead.
all
The
right.
cloak that you speak of, what is the significance?
The other tribe leader uses it as protection, and us claiming it as a prize would show the significance of how weak their tribe is and how much stronger we are.
I see.
Why exactly are you so mad, bro?
Well,
I'm not actually saying that. I just want to.
Xandrian, while you're talking, are you doing your thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I pull out a copper coin, give it a flip, and it disappears into the air.
Okay. So for the surface level thoughts, I don't have to make a check.
Correct.
Okay. On her surface level thoughts, she's thinking about how she knows that it's a cloak of protection, a magic item, and not just a regular old cloak.
Okay. What does a cloak of protection do?
Let me look it up. I think it gives you like an increased armor class.
Oh, I want it.
Off the top of my head, it's a +1 armor class and +1 to saving throw.
I want it.
Yes, that's what it is.
I want it real bad, but at the same time, I also don't want to like fuck this over.
All right.
Can I make a last attempt at persuasion?
Sure.
Okay.
What are you saying? Or like, what are you gonna try and persuade her?
So here's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go up and just be like, okay, I've spoken with my team. We want to make one last plea to meet on neutral soil, and the reason behind this is we're here to negotiate. So you may end up walking away with the cloak should negotiations go well. If not, I can't promise you that you'll get this.
While you drive a good point home, I want these negotiations to be on my turf, and I
understand that, but at the same
I
time,
want the cloak. 100% guarantee.
Right.
Well, considering we don't have the cloak, we can't 100% guarantee that.
The
Negotiations
only
are.
way... Yeah. Sorry.
It's
go ahead.
a give and take from both sides. You can't keep demanding from the other side if you want peace. You want peace, so you have to give and take a little bit. They are willing to have these negotiations with you guys in the first place, even though one of your griffins was attacking one of their children. How would you feel if someone was attacking your child?
You don't know the full story.
Then
They
please
told you that.
elaborate.
They fill theirs with half-truths to make them come out as the good people of this story. Let me tell you the true tale.
Please do.
So, many summers ago, the children of Skytower challenged the children of Wormdoom to a game of goat ball. One of the children of Wormdoom, angered at being knocked off her perch, threw the ball at one of our griffins and struck it in the head. It wounded her in return. The game was called off. Days later, hunters from Wormdoom climbed our mountain and slew the griffin in its nest, a grave insult.
Oh damn.
We've been at war ever since.
Do I detect any falsehoods in her thoughts? That she knows she's lying?
She's speaking the truth.
Oh damn.
Oh shoot.
So that means
You'll have to fill us in on that later, but good grief.
So that means that that Oogway is lying then.
Yeah.
What does Valine say about this? I'm curious.
What was their story? Their story was just that a griffin went out of control.
So their story was that when the ball went flying out of the game, one of the Wormdoom children went to grab it, but it attacked the griffin. And then the griffin was hungry for that child's blood and circled the Wormdoom camp, and then they had to kill it.
Oh.
Sylvan, since you're the most in tune with nature, you might know what is that something a griffin would do?
Would I? Or what, can I roll something or something?
I think griffins are pretty like common, not like super common, but like common enough that you would like have read about them or something. And you know that these griffins are well trained by these goliaths, as you've been witnessing their like the griffins heed their calls. They stay like in the nests in this cave here, and so you know that a trained griffin like this would not act so predatory.
So we've been swindled.
This isn't looking good, guys.
Okay.
Madam Stormcrow, we appreciate you sharing your tale with us, and we understand why you are so angry about this and why the cloak would be necessary. If you'll allow us, then we will go and bring your terms to Wormdoom Craig and see if we can find some middle ground in here.
We should go if any of the surviving members of the hunting party are still alive.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to question them.
Yeah, we need to get to the bottom of this. So, thank you, Chief Stormcrow. We will take your terms to the rival camp.
She like bows her head, but doesn't say anything else. Are you gonna try and probe into her thoughts deeper, Luke, or just stay at the surface level?
I don't think it's necessary, seeing as we've gotten the truth.
Yeah, we've got circumstantial evidence that says that griffins wouldn't likely do this, and all of her tale checked out from our human lie detector test over here, so I'm willing to say that her side of this is probably right, but now the question is, what do we do about it?
We go ask them to elaborate more on that. First, I think we should bring the terms to the other one. And they're probably going to be like, no way.
Yeah.
Let's bring the story to them. Let's get the...
First, we should see if they'll even accept the terms.
Yeah. So
They might accept it.
Oh, wait, real quick. Would you be able to show us the alternative route back so we can avoid the dragon?
Yes. She shows you on a map on where you can go.
W. Thank you.
Should we wait? Should we ask
Can we get a waypoint back there?
Yeah.
Hey!
I was gonna say, do we want to? I don't know whether it's a long rest. You said it was what, 12 hours to get to this next camp?
I think we're probably fine to just go back, because none of us other than Joey took damage, and I think you're pretty much repaired from that, right?
I have all but 10.
Yeah, so I think we're chilling.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys mount up and head back. I'm not gonna make you go through like all that again. I'll just say that you can get there. Keep in mind that you're gonna have to like sleep on the way there, because since it's a 10-hour journey.
Okay, I mean we can take shifts.
Yeah. So let me teleport you over. Yes. So you have to sleep on the way there, or get like a exhaustion. So it really doesn't affect much, other than like you lose another ration.
Okay.
Mark that. When are we playing to again?
I think 7.
Okay.
Right, because we shortened it by an hour.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
so-
7 our time.
In that
Yeah,
case,
so
is
it's
that,
like
is that
90 minutes.
the end of turn then?
Sure. Yeah, this can be a good place to stop if you guys want to gestate on what you just learned.
Okay.
We can pick it up next time and see if we can complete the negotiations.
So I want the credits. What how fucked were we if we had to fight that dragon?
I balanced it so that you guys could actually fight it and survive if shit didn't hit the fan immediately.
I knew it.
I don't know. You guys would have been on your own. Zatrian would have dimension doored out of there, and he would have taken the dragon. He would have taken the baby dragon with him because he wanted the new pseudo dragon. Because Mrs. Mockery is dead.
No.
That was an awesome session, man. That
was good.
Encounter was really
Big
fun.
tubs.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun too.
Bridge
I quite
encounter
enjoyed your
was
guys'
stressful.
role playing and all that. Yeah, that was my plan.
Dude, the copper wire continues to be so legendary.
Do we even have it anymore
I was
now?
gonna say, how
We
much did
sure
we
do.
lose?
I'm assuming that used about like 60 feet. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but
fine.
Yeah,
we
we
would
have
have had to-
420 feet left.
We would have had to have grabbed it, though.
Wire. It was out of
No,
Tyr's
that's-
satchel.
Well, he just subtracted 60 from the
Yeah,
total.
I just got rid of it.
I never would have expected how useful that was.
Dude, I know, it's such a stupid thing. And like, I remember when we ran into it, you were like, I mean, I guess you can take it.
We,
Yeah, I don't care.
we don't even, I don't think I have that recorded in episode. I think it was before we,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
an
in
in-person
person.
session.
so that copper wire has been here since before
It's a
episode
day
one.
homie.
I don't think it was
Yeah,
day
it's been here for
one.
2 years.
Yeah,
No, you got it from your first encounter with
it's
That's
on.
alright.
it's our Noyers.
Yeah.
And the fake
We were
Sylvan.
like level 4
Yep.
there, I think.
So did
Something around
anything deviate from how you thought it was gonna go, Nick?
Nope. That actually, for once, you guys actually went how I expected.
Other than the dude secretly
Being
like having
gay.
yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say having
He was actually gay. It's just
That
really
was
funny.
that was insane. The one time it's inclusive is the one time that you guys started fucking making jokes about it.
But this isn't the first time we've run across a gay couple, male couple.
Oh yeah, there's the one at the beginning of mine, yeah. And you guys
No,
like
there's also the guy on Kelvin's Keep, I think it was. Or
Oh yeah, that
Kelvin's
lost
Karen.
his husband, and we found.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do remember that.
You guys like forged him a ring or something, or got him a ring, I think. Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, something like that.
I remember stealing the top of that mountain and then trying to convince people. Wait, I did sell it. I don't have it in my inventory anymore. I sold the peak of Kelvin's Karen.
Now some motherfucker has the peak of Kelvin's Cairn and their town is destroyed. But they regret that decision.
I forgot about that. I thought I still had it in my inventory.
we have made so many questionable decisions.
I still have the pickaxe. The pickaxe could be
Indeed
useful.
about.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where this like plot thread goes though, with because I mean we're basically like doing espionage at this point, which is something we
With
haven't done.
this, yeah. What? So we are trying. I understand the griffins, but Joey, you explained it earlier. We're trying to. What is the goal of getting the griffins? We're going to. It's an island up in the frozen sea.
Yeah, so Belleen told you guys about the lost city of Netheril, which is like an. Do you know what the Netherese? I think that's what their race is called, like wizards. Did you see the
I
D&D movie?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the red-hooded people that were like going crazy. They're
So they're like the witches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quick correction. Those red wizards are of Thay, they're Thayans.
Oh yeah, you're right.
These were ancient elves, basically, that
Okay,
nearly attained godhood through magic.
okay, my bad. Yeah,
All
thank
good.
you.
Mr. History buff
Yeah, so
over here.
they're still just like extremely powerful wizards. And
Yes.
it's said that they have the magic capable of ending Oriel's curse on Icewind Dale.
But they're
and
part
so-
of a cult that is worshiping Ariel?
They're like an ancient race that died off.
Oh, but
Yeah,
we're
the
going
Netherese
after
are.
their book. They have a book.
Yeah. So yeah, they, the Arcane Brotherhood, which is the school that Belling is a part of, divined the location of this book called the Codicil of Light that can open up the gateway to the lost city of Netheril. And within the city is rumored to have that magic you're after. So you got to get griffins to get to that island, to get the book, to get into the city.
Okay, so who is guarding the book right now? Is it just a cult? Ariel's
Who knows?
cultists? Alright.
Who knows? Maybe it's just chilling there in the snow.
Next time on...
Well, I think we were told that it was at least a frost giant's lair.
Yeah, the island is a frost giant's lair.
Okay.
Alright, now that we got that all squared away.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right.
Awesome. Thanks for DMing, Nick. That was a
Yep.
Yes,
ton of
thank
fun.
you.
Thanks for playing. It was quite fun.
That was very good.
Absolutely.
See you guys later.
Pick this up with
Yeah.
Jake's campaign next week.
Indeed, you're gonna reach something fun.
Yay.
Dub. Bye,
All
everyone.
right. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Alright, guys. We're gonna go ahead and call the stream there. Dragon was intense. But that's where we're gonna leave Icewind Dale. With a very fun session, and we'll see if the two Goliath tribes down here can come to peace. Hopefully we can do it. One's a dirty, filthy liar right now, and we gotta find out the truth. So we'll check back on that next time. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.